Mississippi been treated?
Great, honestly. It's kind of different coming from Cali, but it's a great place to so I can focus, lock in, have a great time with my teammates.
Talking to Dart about this, and you were at another school just a couple months ago in the same school year. Just how has that adjustment kind of been for you?
I mean, honestly, we do everything together. If he's hungry and I'm not hungry, we'll go eat together, and it's just like that. That's my brother. I can do anything with him.
Mike, what can you tell us about your recruitment and your relationship with Jackson? I mean, did y'all hit it early on that y'all were going to go to the same school?
Well, honestly, when I was in high school, Jackson hit me up late in the recruiting because he wasn't really highly recruited until late in the season, and he committed a couple of weeks before signing day, and then we started talking then. In our first fall camp practice, we connected on a long ball. It was on 3 people. And then ever since then, we've been on the same page. We've always did extra work together. It's just been like that.
How's these first 2 weeks been, just adjusting to a new system, and just how's it going?
It's been pretty good. I know we have our new offensive analyst, Dane, so we kind of implementing some USC spread stuff, so it's good.
How well did you know John David Baker and the recruiting process there?
Well, actually, I committed to John David Baker before Coach Deggy got there. So I'm very familiar with Coach Baker.
How important was him in the kind of bringing you on this?
I knew getting into the portal, that was the first person I was going to text because, that was who I was closest with other than Deggy.
Yeah, we asked Jackson about this too, but can you just kind of take us through your thought process of USC and what that kind of was like?
It was a hard decision. I know my parents had a lot to say in my decision. So, and I was really far from home and my mom and stuff. I just wanted to be able to take care of her and stuff like that, honestly.
How's it been with Casey kind of helping you?
It's been wonderful, honestly, because coming from USC, I didn't have to block as much, and moving to the SEC, I'm more in the trenches. So with Casey helping me, it's perfect.
You kind of that added role of kind of being a blocker as well?
Yeah, I feel like it would help my job stock. I feel like every tight end needs to be able to block.
You made some circus-like catches Saturday in scrimmage, and Lane just agreed they were kind of grown man catches.
Oh, yes, sir.
Just kind of take us through that scrimmage and a couple of those long balls you called.
I know I had one vertical when Jackson put it on the linebacker's head. I mean, that's what we practice, honestly. So, if me and Jackson are just chilling at the house, we'll go to the indoor, and I'll stand in that exact spot, and he'll put it in that exact spot, and that's the catch we'll work on. So it's when we do it in practice, it's second nature, and we just rep it over and over again.
You guys are roommate together?
Yes, sir. We stay in the same house.
What's it like as a roommate?
That's my brother. I mean, whatever he does, I do. So, it's perfect.
Gotta ask, how'd you end up dunking on Knox? How did that hold?
Kif asked me, could I jump over him? I was like, of course. So I just did it, I wish I could have did a little bit more crazy, something crazier, like a windmill or something. I might try it next time.
You came here with an already established relationship with Jackson Dart, obviously.
Yes, sir.
How's your relationship with Luke Hallmeyer?
Oh, Luke, actually, the day before signing day, I think I was talking to Kiffin, and then Luke hit me up, but I didn't decommit or anything. But me and Luke, we kind of already knew each other, and I think my first week here, I was catching passes from Luke, and I wasn't even practicing with the team yet. We were still in the indoor throwing around and stuff, so everything is perfect.
Kind of just going off that, can you compare the skill sets of your 2 quarterbacks from what you've seen on the field?
They both have great arms. I mean, me and Luke's connection is going to get better over time because, we just kind of start throwing with each other. But me and Jackson's connection, I mean, we've been together for a year, so I mean, it's going to be a difference. But I feel like me and Luke can get on that same page as well.
Kind of going off the basketball thing, how much of a focus is that for you? Is that still something?
I ain't gonna lie, it's always been a focus for me. I still play basketball probably every day. I just feel like it keeps me well-rounded with my feet and stuff, keep my balance good.
Just kind of going off your relationship with Jackson, is it kind of one of those things on the field where you guys know where you're going to be without saying anything?
Yeah, on the pass he threw in the middle, when we got home, he was like, I knew you were going to be there. That was the first thing he said when we walked in the house. And I was like, I knew you was going to throw it there. I just had to run there.